Hello, it is Kat, and today I have this look for you, which is, kicking off the holiday makeup season, and I'm just gonna jump right in, I guess. I used the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation, and I was actually really impressed with the coverage I got. I did end up using like 4 to 5 pumps, but let's be honest, I do that most of the time anyway. And you can see I spent a good amount of time blending it out. I really cut this video down because I feel like people prefer shorter videos, so hopefully you're okay with that. But after I did my foundation, I did my concealer, and I used the Revlon ColorStay, and this stuff is really high pigment, really so pigmented, and this is actually my second tube of this. I really like this stuff. I feel like people don't really talk about it that much. But anyway, I set my face with the Koty Airspun powder, and I have not used this in a while and forgot about how pungent it is. Like, I used to be like, oh, I don't mind the Koty Airspun smell, but it's pretty strong. But then we're jumping into eyes. I'm using this Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, the little tiny quad ones. And you can see I took the base shade, put that on my lid, and then I took the next deeper one. It's kind of like a cool, really cool grayish purple, and kind of used that as like an additional transition, just really got it in the crease and the inner and outer corners. Then I took that deepest shade and really started to build up the crease. I kind of had like an Instagram inspired idea, kind of how people are doing those spotlight looks, but I still ended up making it really blown out and blended because that's just what I do, I guess. I'm taking that cool tone color again, putting it on my lower lash line, using that to blend everything out. And then I mixed them together and put that on the lower lash line. And then I wanted to highlight this blending technique where you kind of blend in a little C motion around the like outer corner, outer V, including your lower lash line, because that lends itself to a really round eye look, which I was kind of going for, like the shape of a sugar plum. And then I dipped into my Masquerade palette that you saw and used the shade Zobo just to warm it up a little, because I'm going to be using a really cool color later on the lid, so I just wanted to warm it up a little bit. And then I took the deepest shade again, just deepened up the outer corner. But then I took this sticky white base. This one's from NYX, and it had a little bit of pearl to it. I think that might be the shade name, actually. And just blended it out with my finger, just covering the lid. The lid. I didn't mean to say it like that. And then I took out the Magic palette from Juvia's Place. I'm sorry for bringing out so many palettes. Hopefully that's not really annoying. But I just packed on the shade called Faso just on my lid, blended the edges, did the other eye off camera because I literally just tapped it on with my finger. And then we're moving on to the face. If you have been following me for a while, you've seen this palette so much. It's the BH Cosmetics Forever Nude Sculpt and Glow palette. I was having trouble getting it to blend. You can see I'm blending, but the powder's not blending. I don't know if I didn't powder that section or if I had a dry patch. I don't know, but the other cheek, you can see, went on so smooth, but I don't know what was up with that. But for blush, I'm using the AOA single in Torch, and holding it up totally messed up my white balance, but it works it out later. Oh, and for the blush, I kind of tried to do that shape that people on Instagram like to do where they like hug their contour, but then I put some blush on my nose. And then I took this little Morphe, it's like a little contour palette, and I just used the light shades to pop my highlights because I felt like that Revlon concealer wasn't really light enough. Did my brows off camera, and then I was just touching them up when someone brought me some candy. So here's a little chocolate break. And then I used the Essence gel liner to do my liner off camera. Then I did my lips off camera. And then I put on some highlight. The lips are Sugarpill Kimchi, and these lashes I put on off camera are Sugarpill Sinnocent. They are so beautiful. And then I just, put on some mascara and blended those. And I love this lip color, but I feel like it's kind of hard to pair it with stuff. I didn't really like the way it looked, so I immediately took it off. And then I put on a really dark purple lip liner. This one is NYX Subversive Socialite. And then I put on just a red gloss. And by the way, all of the products will be listed in the description as per usual. And since it was an Instagram inspired look, I had to put on more highlight. I brought out my Carli Bybel palette. I feel like I used so many products in this, but that kind of lends itself to Instagram makeup, doesn't it? But this lip, I didn't like either. I kind of wanted it to be more like soft and pretty and natural everywhere but the eyes. So I blotted off most of that, but left some of the purple and just put on a nude gloss. This one is ColourPop's Ultra Glossy Lip in Game On. And I feel like it really tied it together and just made it what I wanted it to be, pretty much what I had envisioned, kind of just like a pretty holiday party kind of look. So hopefully you liked the look. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I hope you like it. I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.